Yo, yo. Shabbat again. I should call this session pillow talk since I'm laying on the pillow lately. What's up, Joe? So, I came from church. I am tired and I want to lay down and go to sleep. But I'm sure I can see this here. I got some wireless stuff. I didn't show you this, and I'll probably do a better demo, but I got a trackpad and a wireless keyboard. And I have a mini Mac over there, a Mac Mini, and it's connected to the television with a HDMI. I'm explaining these things and talking about these things, even though this is Apple Video. It's like an application of the things. It's not a straight tutorial. I'm just telling you so that you can know and see. You can get the bigger picture. It's like, TV's over there. I could type something on here, or I can use this and I can study or do whatever I do. So, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about just coping with our our tempers and our violent behaviors, and how it's usually pride coming before a fall. So usually when you get in a fight with somebody, they offend you and you're offended by something they did, or something that they did just really you have to retaliate. So I just came from the church, and I just want, this is something that my pastor was preaching about, and something I just want to lay a little bit more of a comment on. There was a 16-year-old boy that died last night on the street, was gunned down in the street, one corner a block away from me. A 16-year-old boy. I can remember being 16 and being 48 now, just how much life that person lost. I mean, it's not my son or anything like that, but, and they were probably involved in some drugs or something like that, probably had something to do with it. And then they went and shot some other guys or something like that. It was just really bad, so they were just, killing each other, black people killing each other. And how disgraceful that is upon us as a people, and they're doing this for the sake of money. So, we like to talk about slavery times, and how people that usually lived on it, they usually blame it on somebody else. They usually say, "Oh, it's the white man that did this to us, that made us slaves, and sold us out." Well, we sell ourselves out every day when we, kill each other over drugs and money and stuff like that. So we try to act like, it was all the white man's fault, the white man, whatever, the slave owner's fault. When in actuality, there were black people that, maybe they didn't understand the situation at the time, but for whiskey, alcohol, guns, and stuff like that. So, there's something to be said, like somebody says the devil has no new tricks. That's because the old ones still work. So we're still doing this to each other, and the devil's still using us against each other to kill each other for what? Drugs, money, guns, alcohol, whatever. So it just is sad when you say, I see commercials, that could have been the next president of the United States. I mean, the fact that we don't value each other's lives, and that we treat each other, worse than a dog if you're going to gun somebody down in the street like that. So, and this is a 16-year-old boy. I don't care what the situation is, but, it's that kind of thing. Like, instead of, I'm sure it was drugs. I'm sure it was business or something like that. Their kind of business, and they don't give a darn because of their money. Yeah, and that's their lifestyle. But it's amazing how they're so quick to kill another one, and then not willing to have the same thing. So will do anything to avoid having the same thing happen to theirs or somebody in their family or something like that. So it's just real sad. And I pray for the family. I pray for the people. No blood that touched the earth will not go unjustified. So the earth itself and will let God know that this is what's happened. And so that there's going to be some recompense for that. And that's, even if you think you're going to get away with it, it's definitely going to come back on your life. The Lord will handle it. He's the judge. So even if you think you're getting away with it, even if you think you get away with it in this life, you still have to pay for that. So, think about, the what you think you losing now as to what you probably lose for that, unless you come to the Lord and talk to Him about it and the situation, and. So I just wanted to, I didn't expect to go that far off on it, but I just kind of wanted to talk about that. It's just, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, that, people can do that to each other and then think it's okay for any justifiable reason. You know, it's very sad. So, we talk about the big picture, wars and rumors of war, but we deal with it every day. We're very responsible for that. God bless you. Love you all. Just wanted to make a word.